Hey, do buckaroos, how the heck are you? Take two. Let's start the video, and then my daughter called, so I just stopped it. There's Large! Large is in the shot again. Hey, Large. She's adorable, is she not? Anyways, Large is 11, believe it or not. She's been around for a while. So I've got an Elysian Space Dust. There's my 4 hands glass. Got a fire starter. This is my pre-grill beer. So you can't just come out and start drinking and grilling. No. That's wrong. I mean, you just can't go right in and start making love to your woman, do you? No, you got to work into it, man. You don't want to go all Donald Trump and grab them by the pussy. No, you got to get it welcome. You got to come out and rub them down. Talk to it nicely. Make it feel good about itself or herself. You gotta get to zen, get your mojo working, baby. I come out, I have one beer, I talk to my grill, I give it a nice little rub down, make it feel good about itself. Hey, baby, Big Daddy is here for you. Anyways, this is actually the first time I've had this Space Dust a handful of times out. It's the first time I've actually bought a 6-pack of it. Elysian Space Dust IPA, 8.2%, 73 IBUs. The hopping is pure Starglow energy with Chinook to bitter and late dry additions of Citra and Amarillo. So Chinook, Citra, and Amarillo. Yeah, you should get a lot of citrus out of a beer like this. You have tropical fruit notes. It's going to be very fruity. Oh, yeah. Deja Voodoo, man. Great tune. I don't know if you can hear the music. Of course, I don't own any rights, but I'm going to get a copyright notice now. I'm sure I will. That's okay. Hey man, I put out the videos for love. I'm not trying to make any money like some, beer whores out there are. I'm just enjoying a beer, man. I digress. Oh, those beer whores or something else, aren't they? Nice. I get a lot of orange zest on the nose. Right there, I just picked up some pineapple. Certainly going to find some grapefruit. Let's have a drink, shall we? Back for 2.5 minutes. Haven't taken a drink yet. Oh gosh, that's nice. It's a very nice beer for a day like today. It's probably, I don't know, mid to high 70s. I didn't check the temp. It just feels nice. Perfect day to come out and fire up the grill. Kind of a lazy Sunday, or we're still trying to get everything situated, just moving in about a week ago and trying to get everything put away still, but I want to come out and relax today. Friday night, a great Friday night, man, if you're interested. Friday night, Denny Lane, the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the great songwriters of our time, Denny Lane, known for his work with the Moody Blues and Wings. Wow, he was just amazing, though. What I love about a show like that is it seems like a lot of folks, you see a lot of younger guys that don't know how to tell stories now, and even you see some older folks now that, just come in, do their hour and a half, and leave the stage anymore. But you see a guy like Denny Lane, I mean, he had stories, man. And at one point, one of the audience members asked him to tell more stories, so he stopped what he was doing and he told a couple more stories. And I personally love that. I don't want to go to a show and have it be all business, right? I want to feel like, I'm paying to be there, but I want to feel like they enjoy being there too. And if they're just coming in singing for an hour and a half to 2 hours and getting off the stage, I feel cheated because I don't feel like they enjoy being there, It's like paying a hooker. They come in and do their business and get out the door. No, I want them to relax. I want to get into it, baby. No, Denny had stories. Denny, like we're all friends. And me and Denny go way back. Yeah. He had stories for everything, and it was just for me. The band was incredible. He was amazing, but the stories for me is what made the show. It was just a great night. I did pay a little extra to get a meet and greet ticket, which still wasn't that expensive, especially for an intimate venue like it was. I think they said they had 46 VIP seats. The venue isn't that big, but it's set up nice. I don't know how many people they had in here. Quite frankly, I'm surprised it wasn't standing room only. I am amazed that a guy of this stature, the legend and icon like Denny Lane, a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Think about that for a second. Wrap your head around that. A Rock and Roll Hall of Famer in a venue that's small. I mean, the people in Springfield are morons for not coming out to a show like that. I mean, there are a lot of music folks in town that I know that I was surprised I didn't see out there. I mean, I'm not going to mention their names here in the video, but I was really surprised. There were some guys that really consider them, you know, something in the Springfield music scene, and they weren't there to see a rock and roll Hall of Famer. You know, I've seen guys talk about seeing certain people in town. You really got to see this one, and then they weren't there to see a rock and roll Hall of Famer. It just blew my mind that there were a lot of people out there, and there were a few people I knew, but there was about a handful of people that I really thought were going to be there because of the stature of this particular musician, and they weren't there, man. It was nice, though. The meet and greet part was awesome, I gotta admit. You know, I walked in, you know, sometimes I've been to things like this where they act like it's a chore for them to have to do these things. He acted like he truly enjoyed being there. He put out his hand, I shook his hand, we talked a little bit, got a picture. You know, I talked a little about my son Seamus. He gave me a bit of a hug, and it was just an amazing night. It just started the evening off right. I was talking with a couple other ladies that were there, and it was just a lot of fun, man. So anyway, this is what I like to do with my pre-girl beer. I just come out, relax. Sometimes I do a video because I like to talk and get things out. But if I just sit here by myself without the camera running, then it's just a crazy old man talking to himself. But if I turn the camera on, I'm doing a video, man. I like to get to zen, get my mojo working. Not gonna do anything special today, actually. I'm gonna do some simple, old-fashioned grilled hamburgers. I've got good ground beef. Just gonna do a nice cheeseburger. My wife and I like tomato and onion on ours, so I didn't buy any lettuce. So lettuce, just a nice slice of red onion, a nice tomato. Some white American over top, just an old-fashioned, you know, 70s suburban charcoal burger, man. Anyway, I'm tired of Beer Whisperer. This is a nice beer. I should have done more notes on this beer. This is one of those talking videos, right? The very first time I had this beer was at the 417 Tap House, and I think I tasted it wrong. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have something, because my opinion on it now is different than my first. The first time I had it, I thought it was good, but it felt very malty to me. I was almost getting like a hint of caramel malt. And I don't know, it was my taste buds. Maybe the line wasn't clean. Who knows? I don't know. It was probably just the way I taste it, to be honest. But then I've had it a couple times out, and I go, oh, okay. But this is the first time I've actually bought a six-pack where I could sit down and kind of decipher it. I had one last night and relaxed. Oh, I'm kind of, so I was kind of getting it, you know, and having one here. Finish is hoppy, slightly bitter, but not extremely bitter. It's got a nice, I'm going to call it medium mouthful. They don't refer to this as a double IPA. Brewed and bottled by Elysian Brewing Company, Seattle, Washington, Fort Collins, Colorado. It's good. I'm going to say medium bodied. 8273. They don't call it a double or imperial IPA. Statistically, it could fall a line in that neck of the woods. It's good though. I like the finish. It's clean. It's crisp. Dries up on the palate nicely. It just cleans up beautifully. I like it. Yeah, I know it's owned by. I'm not going to mention. You know, how do I feel about that kind of thing? You know, I'm somewhere between the thought of never buy them and the folks that say, well, what does it matter? I kind of find myself in the middle. I think it does matter a little bit, but a lot of it, again, it's product quality. My issue with a lot of these breweries that get bought out by the big conglomerate is typically at some point the quality and or the creativity does tend to suffer. Now, is that going to happen immediately? Typically not. But, I mean, if you're familiar with the beer from the beginning, in many cases you will see some differences from start to finish. I mean, in my opinion, brands like Goose Island, for instance, there are some of their offerings I don't feel are anywhere near as good as they were before the buyout. but then I have folks that disagree with me about that. So the bottom line is I don't care. I mean, buy what you like. I think everybody has their own standards, so it's ridiculous for beer geeks, beer snobs, whatever you want to call yourselves, to try to impose your will on somebody else or tell somebody else they're wrong for buying something that they like. So there you go. How about that? For me, it's a good beer. $11 a 6-pack. It was out here. It was $10.98 a 6-pack. And I hesitated at first. I don't know, because I'm a tightwad. Y'all know that about me. But then again, it is an 8.2% beer. So $11 a 6-pack, not a 4-pack, a 6-pack for an 8% plus beer. Yeah, it's worth it. It's a good beer. And on the Beer Whisperer scale, yes, I will buy it again. So there you go. Love having the music. This is my idea of a perfect Sunday. Music, grill, beer. Oh my goodness. Only a blowjob could possibly make this day better. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor wisdom man. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm even getting, as I've let this sit warm a little bit, those big citrus notes are really coming out more. A whole lot of orange. I'm going to say orange zest specifically, more so than orange pulp. Grapefruit. And some tropical fruit notes. Yeah, you might find, mango, passion fruit in there. Certainly, I feel a little pineapple. It's just a good beer. It really is. I like it. I don't care who owns it. It's a good beer, and I will buy it again. It is a buy again, damn it. I don't care what you say. Go through my spiel one more time. I am the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and sometimes I flip into AM radio voice for no reason at all. All around good guy, and I hope you're at Zen. I hope you've got your mojo working. And I hope your mojo is working on the right person, man. And you have a good one.